Time for another video update, and this month I want to share with you some more details about our plans for Halloween, and to give you an update on our buildings process, and to give you some encouragements from the last few weeks. So first of all, Halloween. And I know that Halloween is increasing in size in our culture, and I'm keen that we as a church engage with our culture around this time of Halloween. Many of you know that for many years we've done a light party, and we're going to carry on doing that. It's a huge event. Well over 100 families from the local area come in, and it takes many, many volunteers. Do sign up to help with that if you're able to. But how else can we engage at Halloween time? Well, think of maybe some older people or people living by themselves on your street or near you. Often those people find Halloween a slightly scary time. Why not offer to sit with them for the evening, or invite them round to your house for the evening, just to take away some of that fear factor from Halloween and be a real blessing to them? Another idea that we're keen to try is to encourage some of our older children and teenagers to go out around the streets, and rather than going trick-or-treating, actually to take out some cakes or tray bakes or things that they've made, and to knock on people's doors going treat-or-treating. And it's just another way of really trying to bless people at Halloween time, trying to give a Christian, if you like, subversion of what our culture often does at Halloween time, and trying to frighten people or demand things. Those are two great ways that we can seek to turn our church community inside out at Halloween time. We're also going to have a half night of prayer in here, and we're going to have this building open for anyone just to come in and find a spiritual place on what can be a dark night. Let me give you an update on our buildings now. And many of you know that we've appointed a firm of architects to look at all 4 of our buildings and come up with some recommendations for the future in line with our vision. If we're honest, none of our 4 buildings are up to scratch or fit for purpose at the moment. And so as the PCC, we want to look at the whole building stock and work out the best way forward. Many of you took the opportunity to meet with Derek Kemp, our architect, before the summer. He listened to lots of you. And Derek and his team have now gone away. They've listened carefully to all that information. They've done lots of research on the local area, and they're busy drawing up a variety of options for us on the way forward. I don't know what they're going to propose, but on this coming Saturday at our PCC Away Day, Derek is going to present his research and findings and options for the way forward. Obviously, it's going to take the PCC a while to discern which of those options is the right one for us at this point in time. And we'll let you know that as soon as we can. Obviously, it's going to take us more than a day just to digest all that information and make those decisions. But as soon as we can, we'll keep you updated on the progress that we're making. And then finally, let me just share with you some encouragements which I've heard recently. One of the great things about being vicar is that I get to hear lots of these encouragements, and it's lovely to be able to pass them on to you. So I think of our youth weekend, the Buzz Youth Weekend a couple of weekends ago, where lots of prayers were answered, and lots of our young people were saying how they've been drawing closer to God through the Buzz Youth work over the last few months. We've got a great crowd coming along to the Youth Alpha as well at the moment. So praise God for what he's doing in our young people. Praise God for what he's been doing through the Knowing God as Father sermon series. And it's been really clear that God has been working at a deep level in quite a few people's lives, both on the Sunday morning and as people have been working through some of the material individually, coming to a much deeper understanding of God as Father, and that having a really practical impact on their lives in terms of praying and in terms of their workplace and in other ways as well. Praise God for Superstars. You know that we set that up as a place where we'd be able to invite along families who wouldn't normally come along to a 10:30 service in a building like this and in a style like we have here, but are coming in their numbers. We're seeing new people coming along to Superstars month by month, so praise God for that. And praise God that we had a fantastic worship evening the other night, with more freedom and more space and more time than we're able to on a typical Sunday morning. It was lovely to see our musicians and singers and some of our congregation coming along just to give God the worth and the worship that he alone is due. So praise God for these different things that are going on at the moment.